EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the magnificent city of Atlanta. Used to be the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad here. That's why they still sound the train horn inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Tennessee Titans and the Atlanta Falcons on Sunday Night Primetime. On the Titans sideline, head coach Brian Callahan. His team playing exceptional football, 8-2 in their last 10. On the other side, it's the Falcons head coach Raheem Morris. His guys ready for what could be a tough one and perhaps a playoff preview come January. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end. And the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games, and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line.
And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play action. It's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. From the gun, here is Penix. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the Falcons first down.
They'll run it here with Robinson. And he'll get forward for about a yard. That's Henry To'oTo'o on the tackle. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. Pitts is the man in motion. On 2nd down, here's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? London brought in motion. On 3rd down, Penix. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The Falcons send their punting unit out as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
You know, Mike, at this level, you just very rarely see the type of performance we did last week, where just one player is so much better than everyone else on the field. I mean, yes, he throws for all those touchdowns, but then at the same time, he's able to protect the ball. I mean, he is just operating at a completely different level, and I'm not sure what he has in store today, but I'm certainly excited to see.
Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Now here comes the screen to Rodriguez. Now he's free at the 35. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. It's a big one for Tennessee. 59 yards.
So you take a look at an offensive coordinator's play sheet, Mike, and there's a column on all of those pages that at the end of the day, it's about the players, not the plays. And when things aren't going well, you say, all right, who do I have to get the ball to? Well, this guy is one of them. I mean, whether they throw it to him, hand it to him, whatever they do, the more he touches the ball.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Falcons, nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return, here comes Davis. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. He has run the ball well to this point in the season, right there amongst the NFL leaders in rushing. On first down, it's Penix. That one taken in by T. Higgins. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 38-yard line.
Again, and here comes Robinson. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They're going to go play action with Penix. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Penix. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. A throw on the move is caught. 14 on the pickup. First down, Atlanta.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Not much happening there, just a short game. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 19.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another Falcons first down.
They run over center with Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 36.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Titans out to the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They've got it second down and 12 to go. Now Penix, that one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be third down. Back to throw. Here's Penix. To the right. That's Pitts. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. His kick is perfect. And the Falcons are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
They'll run it. It's Rodriguez. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
That's good for a Titans.
That one good for 8.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down and 7. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive. This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
And the Titans first down.
Here's Rodriguez. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Get it. Go. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
A run here with Rodriguez. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Let's go.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Okay, second down, 8 yards to go.
Come on. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. His kick is good. And the Titans extend their advantage to 14-3.
14. Falcons 3.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's Bijan Robinson. And the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And as we take a look at league leaders in receiving touchdowns by the running backs, he's right up there among the best in the league.
Let's go.
Pitts is the man in motion. They'll throw on first down with Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
At the 36-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
A man open. That's London. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20.
It's a gain of
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Falcons first down.
And here's Bijan. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Another run here for Robinson. And he'll fight forward, doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
And the Falcons first down. 1st and goal.
Throwing is Penix. This one caught at the 4. Now a timeout. Atlanta, that's their 1st. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. Robinson will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Titans offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here.
Let's go. 68, 19 tight. 19, ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. They'll look to pick up the pace.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Tennessee.
He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Titans first down.
They'll look to throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50.
That's another Titans.
That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down. Back to the air one more time. Quick throw here is complete. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown Titans. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Now Aubrey for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Titans are out to a 21-10 lead. Just 8 seconds now until halftime. And the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Week 12 is here. After this weekend, 2/3 of the regular season will be in the rearview mirror. Let's get into the highlights. Our trip across the NFL starts now. In Santa Clara, the Niners at home to take on the Baltimore Ravens. And this is the Niners running back. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And this is the quarterback of the Cowboys. He'll decide to scramble here, and that's the right call. He's in from 9 yards out. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions hosting the Chicago Bears. And it's ARSB, Amon-Ra St. Brown. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Lions put it on cruise control. They win it 28-7. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Titans offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going.
Here we go, here we go.
The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
First down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That is caught left side by Waddle. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
36-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That's to Waddle again. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Here we go, Scott. Let's go.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal coming up. He takes this down to about the 5.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come 4th down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up 1st and goal.
Back to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Tennessee. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Auburn's good with the extra point. And the Titans will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's Bijan Robinson. And the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
They'll go again with Robinson.
A gain of failing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Thrown on the run, but it's off target. Behind his man, and that is incomplete. The Falcons getting their punter out there, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
Ready?
They'll begin here on the ground. Finding room at the 35. Still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Titans are going to extend their lead.
Falcons 10.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Raheem Morris there, Falcons head coach. His team ready for their next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Slot man gonna move in motion left. He'll get this out wide. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 31, here's 2nd down and 6.
At the 31-yard line.
Penix now off the bootleg. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. A throw on the move is caught. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll begin the 4th by giving it to Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
To'o on the stop. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 45-yard line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on, set.
Give left side. Here comes Robinson. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 10.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored.
In trouble, and down he goes.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, leads to a sack.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Now a run on 1st down, and they'll take this down inside the 35.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him, and I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's into space past the 25 to the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. Now it is 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Here's a run. And a short pickup down inside the 10.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he will score again. Touchdown Titans. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Whoa. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll go play action now with Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. On 3rd down, Penix. That's caught right side with London. A gain there of 15. 1st down, Atlanta.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down.
70 live.
1st and 10 at the 37.
On the ground, it's Robinson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. To the right, that's Pitts. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. He'll go. It's Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. And he got it by plenty. It's a gain of 8 on 4th and 1.
And they knew they were in a tough spot here defensively. Anytime a team gets you down into these 4th and short situations, we've kind of seen this take hold in the NFL. The ability of offenses to generate first downs on 4th down continues to improve year after year, and defenses have a hard time winning these gotta-have-it moments.
A powerful run just shy of the goal line, but he has picked up the first down. It is 1st and goal. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Atlanta.